Hello.
We're here again.
We are here. And today we are doing the word of the day, which we have a bunch of words in this bag. We're going to shake it, and Teresa's going to pick a word, and we're going to talk about it.
We did a word of the day the other day, but we didn't have the bag. We just did a word of the day. We couldn't find it for a while, and we found it. So, okay. Here we go. This is the word. The word is laugh.
Laugh. Ah.
Laugh. Before anything, this is one of the necklaces that we got from Shop Miss A.
Yes.
So, that's that.
And these are one of the earrings that I got. So we figured we would show what we got, wear something in a video, you know, spice up the look a little bit.
Oh, yeah. We're spicing it up.
I don't have any makeup on, because if I don't really go out, or if I don't have anything to do, then I don't really wear makeup. So I figured that's why sometimes, you know.
And I have some makeup on, but sorry, my hair's wet, because I just took a shower. So, pardon the look. It is what it is, and that's it. So the word is laugh. Wow, there's plenty of things to say about laugh.
Well, we love to laugh.
Yeah.
We're always laughing at stuff that we do or say. So.
Always. I love to make people laugh. That's something with me. Like, I love whether if it's something I do or say, I just love to see people laughing and happy and all that stuff. Like, oh my God. Things that make me laugh, I have to say, like, I really can't pinpoint one thing that makes me laugh, but I can say that it could be anything from something so stupid that you probably think to yourself, like, what the hell is she laughing about, to something where, like, maybe sometimes there's not really a reason to laugh, and I'll be laughing because just in my sick mind, you know, like, everybody has, like, a little bit of craziness to them, and in my sick mind, I'll see something funny with it, and
it's true, like that. Yeah, that's the way that I work too. Like, I could hear something so stupid, I'll be laughing all day over it.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how I am.
It's good to laugh because they always say, there's a quote and it says, like, laughter is the best medicine, and that's so true, because say if you're, like, upset or mad or having a bad day and somebody, like, comes over and, like, says something and, like, makes you laugh, usually, I'm not saying it makes you feel 100% better, I'm not going to say that, but usually after that you kind of feel like a little bit like, you know, like, oh, you know, like, it kind of, like, takes a little bit out of you, you know.
Sure. So, and they do say laughing burns calories, because if you laugh really hard and everything, like, you can feel like they do say that laughing does burn calories. So that's always good.
Well, I have to say one thing. Even if they say it, I really don't agree with it, because I laugh a lot and I'm still big. Like, I'm not going to say, yeah, you know, there's exercise, there's eating healthy, but I laugh so much that I right now should be like 100 pounds. That's how much I laugh, whether it be at myself or other people, or I laugh a lot. Maybe it does burn calories and I don't know. But I feel that if that's the truth, I should be skinny. Laughing. Oh my God.
Movies make us laugh. A lot of movies that we've watched.
Laughing. We could be like our dad. He's crazy too. Like, crazy. When I say crazy, sorry, I keep moving my hair. It's just that it goes over my eye, and when I say crazy, I don't mean like in a psychotic crazy way. I mean like as in fun crazy. We have the same personality as our father. Like, he's very random and he's very quick with things, and we have the same type of personality. Like, we just love to just, like, out with it. Sometimes they say stuff is better left unsaid, but sometimes you just say things. Other times you might be like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, but most of the time, like, the stuff that we come out with, you just see, like, say if she says something, then me and my dad will make eye contact and we'll all laugh, or if I say something. So we all have that same type of, that little wit in us, you know, like that we have, like, that same thing, you know, like that we like to laugh. Our grandmother sometimes says that we laugh over stupid stuff. Like, my dad is he likes, like, the three, let me say it in English now. He likes the Three Stooges, he likes Laurel and Hardy, he likes, like, Abbott and Costello, you know, all that stuff. And my grandmother always used to say, like, my grandmother, which is his mother, used to always say, like, oh, that's like that, like that dumb stuff, and I'm not into that, and he likes all that, you know, like that. There's a word for it.
Oh, it's like all like that. I don't know, all like that.
It's like
a fun comedy, like.
Yeah, but there's a word for it. Like, they'll say something. It's like 2 words. But she's like, oh, he likes all that stuff, and I don't see a need for it. Like, and I'm just like, whatever. But that's what I'm saying. Like, laughing. Oh my God.
What makes you laugh? Let us know whatever makes you laugh. We would like to know. Have any stories that, you know, that want to tell us that are funny?
Oh God, I have so many stories. So many stories that I think we lose limit on. We'll probably take up all the YouTube limit. Everybody's limit. I'll say a few. One time I was in the city with a friend, and we were just walking around as always and everything, and like the concrete on the floor was unleveled, so it was like one was higher than the other. So we're just walking and walking, and of course, it just so happens that at that moment we were walking with this guy that was like talking to me, like we started like talking, whatever. And of course, it just had to be at that moment that we're walking, and I walk and I step on the part, and my one foot is on the good part, my other foot's on the bad. I'm unleveled, so my ankle goes like this, like, you know what, like, so I lose balance and I start, like, I guess, don't ask me why, everybody has little things, but my only thing was to put my hands up in the air and start running. Now, in the city, yes, you see crazy people, so you don't know what the hell to think of. Like, I see this crazy, like, you know, fat person running. Like, I just put my hands up in the air, and I, like, took off, and I ran, and I, like, tripped, but I tripped into a payphone booth. Like, I, like, tripped into it, and then my shoe flew off and went into the street. Okay?
Oh, God, this story. I so wish, every time she says this, I go, I wish I was there just so I could experience it and everything.
Oh, my God. Then as I'm running past the phone booth that caught me, thank God, the guy is, like, right there, and this guy makes a joke out of it, and he goes, oh, he's like, it's okay, a lot of girls fall over me, meaning, like, I'm like, I looked at him and I go, this is not the time to joke right now. Like, I'm in the city with, like, probably, like, 50 people on this block looking at me. B, this guy that's trying to talk to me because he thinks whatever, I'm pretty or nice, whatever. And then I'm like, and then my shoe flies off into the street where all these taxi cabs, you know. I was afraid that my shoe was going to get squished or like down like 6 blocks. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm screaming at my friend. I'm like, blah, 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 get my shoe, get my shoe. And then she's just like, well, where is it? I'm like, it's in the street, like, you know. Oh my God. Well, finally, I mean, it was fine. But the fact is that, like, it had to happen to me, and it had to happen when I was talking to some guy, like, but of course, I didn't laugh then. To me, it wasn't funny then, but on the way home, we were on the train home, and we were hysterical, literally laughing so hard that some of the people in, like, you know, like in the train where they have, like, different sections. Oh, this piece of hair. The people in our section were actually staring at us, and a lot of people questioned, like, what are you girls laughing at? Like, you are having such a good time. So then I didn't say nothing, and my friend had to go and say, oh, because my friend right here, she tripped in the city and we couldn't. And then I was like, don't tell nobody else. Like, oh, that was a story. Oh my God. We have plenty of stories.
Oh, so there's one story I know about. I don't know if I should really mention the story. This happened maybe like a year ago when Sandy hit.
Oh God.
And because we lost electricity for about 2 weeks. So for a couple of days we were here, we were dealing with it. Then eventually we went to my grandmother's house and we were there for a couple of days. So my dad comes over and he's like, well, I'm going to be spending the night like that. Like, oh, great. Like, I was just in a 1-bedroom apartment. You had me, my sister, my dad, my grandma. You had 4 people. Me, my sister, my dad stayed in the living room, and my grandmother slept in her bedroom. So we're like, whatever. So sleeping that night was horrible. Because I didn't sleep, she didn't sleep. My father was fighting with us about where he had to sleep, and I was pissed off in the morning.
Just to say, the first thing he's like, oh, my grandmother tells him, oh, the girls are here, this, that. He's like, oh, I know. He's like, if I have to, I'll just take cushions and sleep on the floor. So even me and my sister looked at each other. We're like, there is no way in hell that he's going to sleep on the floor, because he's not like that. He's not, plus he has, like, he always complains about his back. So we know that our dad is not going to be like, oh, I'll just sleep on the floor. He didn't really mean it. He just said it to,
he just said it just to shut my grandmother up.
Yeah.
So the whole story that the next day, we were getting sick of sitting in my grandmother's house. So he said, I want to go back to the house where he was staying at before he got his apartment. He's like, I want to go back and get my medicine and clothes. Right? So I was like, okay. So before that, we stopped at 7-Eleven. We got something. He got coffee. So as we're driving back
home, yeah, we're driving home
and everything, he goes, he's like sitting there. He's like, we see he's making faces. I'm like, what the hell's the matter with him?
Yeah,
you know?
like,
so we're like, Dad, what's the matter? He goes, oh, nothing at first. And then he like maybe 10 minutes later, he like looks at us. He goes, guys. We're like, yeah, Dad. He goes, I don't know how to say this, like, but I just shit my pants like that. And I look and I go, oh my God, are you? I go, are you fucking kidding me? And he's like, no, I just did. He's like, I think it was the coffee. And I go, ew, Dad, like that. And then maybe for the first 10 minutes, we didn't smell nothing.
No, because...
But then it kicked in. The whole car stunk like shit.
Oh my God, it was horrible.
And thank God Teresa had like vanilla spray, because I get to my grandmother's house, I get out of the car,
and she
takes
off.
Run in, I go, oh my God!
She like came, as soon as he parked, her door opened, and I'm like, in my head I'm thinking, that bitch just left me here. So I'm still in the car, getting whatever we had to get out, and then I'm spraying the car. He didn't come in right away because I don't want to get too technical, but it was gross, you know.
He was, and then he runs right into. I run into my grandma. I run right into her bedroom, and I'm like pissed off because we didn't shower, okay?
Oh
so
God, that was horrible. We
wanted to shower. We were like dying to shower. That's all we wanted to do
because we couldn't. No, actually, the reason why
we couldn't shower home because there was no hot water. And then we couldn't shower at my grandmother's house because she was like, she's picky about...
What do you mean there was no hot water? Oh, because of the heater.
Yeah.
Right.
Duh.
I had to think about it. But yes, that's true.
So my grandmother was like, oh, so we were going to shower that day. We were like, we both like, oh my God, we couldn't wait. We were waiting for her to go to work. And we were going to take showers. We couldn't shower because he went in the shower. And the whole house stunk of shit, literally.
Yeah, because she had, like she said, she has a 1-bedroom apartment, but it's kind of small, so, like, it's not like anything is, like, spacious, like, oh my God, but I come in, she slams the door, I'm like, what is she slamming the door for? I go in there, and she's like, all I wanted to do, which I wanted to shower too, like, we couldn't shower, and it's the truth, like, you know, you go one day, but 2, 3, you know, it's kind of like...
By, like, the second day, yeah. I was like, oh my God, I just wanted to shower, so... I was pissed off, and then he makes my poor grandmother, she's like cleaning up, oh Mom, you missed a spot. I go, don't tell her that she missed a spot. I said, it's your poop, you should be going around cleaning up your stuff. So he makes my poor grandmother clean up after him and everything, but that was just a story that...
It was epic.
It was one of those things that you would never believe, but we actually experienced it.
Oh, yeah. There was other stories that, like, where we used to live before now, we used to live in another place that it was where my dad was dating a woman and she had 2 sons, but, you know, we kind of grew such a relationship that we felt like they were our brothers anyway. But one of them was that it was around Easter. It was like maybe either Easter or the day after. And, we did the normal, we did the egg dye and everything. So, all of a sudden, one of the boys is just like, oh, I feel like having a hard-boiled egg. So, we're like, okay. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, but you know what? He's like, I don't like eating it when it's cold like this. I want to heat it up. So, we're like, okay, so you can heat it up. We're thinking that he's going to use his brain and do it the right way. Little do we know, all of a sudden, we hear the microwave close. Within, like, maybe a couple of seconds, you hear like a huge pop. You hear, psh. I'm like, oh my God, because we were in the living room. I'm like, what was that, right? So we all go running and everything. We're thinking the worst, right?
Well, I ran in there, because what the hell was that? And then
yeah, but we thought the worst, and then all of a sudden she goes, oh my God, Anthony. She's like, you didn't take the
shell off the egg.
The shell off the egg? He's like, no, you said I could heat it up. We're like, yeah, but we thought you were going to know.
He literally just sat the egg on this thing we had in there, and it just went boom, and everywhere,
it exploded.
The microwave had splattered egg.
Oh my God.
I'm like...
Then there was another time where the other boy, This was years ago, though, and he didn't want to use toilet paper to wipe his bottom. So his mother bought him these wipes that could be flushed. These, like, they were called Kadu wipes. He's in the bathroom, we're in the living room, we're watching a movie. All of a sudden we see we see he's taking a while, whatever. Then we hear like, ow, oh my god, ow, ow. We're like, oh my god, is he okay in there? So he's just like, oh my god, he goes, my ass burns, right?
My ass is burning. And
so we're like, why? And he's just like, because I'm using the wipes. So then Carrie goes,
what wipes did you use? Because we had Clorox and we had the Kadu wipes for him. And he goes, I used the yellow ones. I go, Nikki, I go, you just use Clorox wipes?
Oh my
God.
God.
Then he's like, well, I didn't know. I'm like, oh my God. He's like, so his mother had to put like cream on his butt because the disinfectant was irritating his butt. I'm like,
Then there was another time when we lived with our father a few years ago, right? We lived with our dad and we were living in this apartment complex, and you know how, like, obviously, you know, because you have to come in and out, opening up the doors, opening up the windows. You get flies sometimes in your house. So we had flies, and not, like, so many. But you have, like, and my dad hated it. One thing my dad hated, even if you had one fly, he would watch it and he would get it somehow, you know?
He'd smash it and get the blood on his hand.
He wouldn't even care.
Yeah.
But this time, we were, I don't know, did I hear it on the internet? Did somebody say, oh, you know what kills flies? 409. Like this, you know? I'm like, oh, wow. I was like, that's right. So I remember underneath the sink we had 409. So I'm like, oh, wait, that's what I'm going to do. And I seen in the kitchen we had like a ceiling fan and it was like flying. And I'm like, I know what I'm going to do. So I sprayed it and it did. I sprayed on it and it was like within seconds the thing dropped. Then, of course, I took paper towel, picked it up, didn't think to, you know, wipe the floor down because, you know, I just thought, oh, I killed the fly. Yay, you know, go me. Maybe a minute or two later, my dad walks into the kitchen to get something, and
he slips on the floor, and I go, oh my God, like that. It goes right on his knee. I go, oh my God, Dad. I go, are you okay? And he's like, what the hell's on the floor? And I go, Teresa fucking sprayed the freaking fly with 409. He goes, oh my God, you tried to kill me.
I didn't think anything of it. Like, I mean, yes, I should have thought about the floor, but I didn't. And that's what happened. And then I was like, oh my God. So my dad's like, you tried to kill me. And I was like, no, I was trying to kill the fly. Like,
she's like, well, I didn't think that the 409 was going to be that slippery. And then he goes, oh my God, Teresa. He goes, I was going to die. Like, it's landed on his knee. And thank God I was right there because I got him. I was like, Teresa. Oh my God, people.
Oh, so much things that have happened. Oh my God.
Let us know some of your stories. Let us know things that have made you laugh. Yes. You know, things any funny stories.
Things you've experienced. Anything like that. Because I didn't even realize it's already 18 minutes long. It's just that's what I'm saying. If I keep thinking, I can think of stuff that happened with family, work, friends, anywhere. Me and her. So I could just go on and on about funny moments that have happened because we've lived so many funny moments.
It's true. We've experienced so many things that you could go on forever talking about it.
Believe me, I can. I can probably think of 10 more, but I don't want to because, you know, I don't want to bore you guys out. But that was the word of the day. The word of the day was laugh. I think a few days ago the word was dream. We did that. Today was laugh. Hope you had fun watching. Hope some of the stories actually made you guys laugh because, I mean, you know, you have to be there to experience it, but hopefully hearing it, you were like, oh my God, you know. But we'll be doing another word of the day maybe tomorrow or something like that. We're going to be babysitting later today for our little friend. Can't wait to see him. We haven't seen him in a few days. I know a few days seems like nothing, but to us it's something because we absolutely love babysitting him and watching him. He's so cute. So we will be back.
We will.
Have fun. Be safe. Enjoy your day. Again, like, subscribe, comment,
share.
Be positive.
Thumbs up. Yeah, please. Yes.
Positivity, nice things, no negativity. If you do not like us, if you do not want to watch us, just don't sit there and put some negative stuff in the comments because there's no need for it.
It's true.
We love you guys and we'll be back.
All right, love you.
Have a good day.